That's right, everybody. We're back in the good old US of A. Let's do this. Hey everybody, back with you again for another week of Ration Reviews. I hope your week has been going well out there wherever you are. I just want to give a quick shout out to Foreign MRE and MRE Mountain. If you've seen some of the rations that those guys and gals have been collecting, it is absolutely amazing. For those of you that are just getting into this hobby, I would seriously consider checking out their websites or their eBay store. The stuff that they're sourcing, man, I wish that I had access to it when I first started, because I was just banging my head, sifting through eBay, and just slowly I worked my network. But those three people, man, if they ever decided to combine forces, they would literally corner the market pretty much in the United States for getting really cool stuff. In fact, I think MRE Mountain just got a ration from Belarus. That thing looked absolutely amazing. So whoever of you out there buys that, please do a review and share it with us, because that thing looked amazing. Well, I could keep on gabbing about the community for hours, you know, with all the great people. But we're here to check out a 2015 menu number 5, chicken chunks white cooked. I love the way how the military vernacular works. They couldn't just say white meat chicken chunks. Yeah, well, let's bust into this thing. We can see it has a standard peelable seal. This one is packaged by the Ameriqual company. There's Sherman over there making his presence known. Geez, let's see if I can even get my thumbs in this bag. There we go, success. And in Ameriqual fashion, it is in another bag. Let's crack this one open. Fortunately, it has all these little tabs like they do with their Apex. Just simply pull that open, dump all this stuff out, and we'll take a look what this stuff is. Of course, this is the chicken chunks. It just says it right over here, and this is the card that tells you what the ingredients are. Accessory packet. I think this is the tiniest accessory packet I've seen to date. Cranberries osmotic. Bingo, we have a winner. Reese's Pieces chocolate flavor first strike ration bar. Cheese spread with jalapenos. So far, this is an awesome ration. Awesome ration. Tortillas. Oh man, I think we've hit the mother load. Fruit Punch Electrolyte. Is that an electrolyte? Nope. Carbohydrate Electrolyte beverage powder. And then we have the MRE spoon. And lastly, it's like God is shining down on me smiling. Buffalo style hot sauce. Oh, this is going to be an awesome ration after that last one we did with the 4 fingers of death. If you can't tell, I'm actually excited about doing this one. Super stoked. Well, let's get some water for our drinks. Now, one thing you may have noticed, there's no ration heater with this. So I guess we are going to just do a simple tortilla wrap with our chicken and buffalo sauce. Awesome. And we'll just have a good old cold wrap. We'll take a look at our accessory packet really quick. It's awesome. We have another beverage base raspberry, another drink. This goes into, I believe, a 20-ounce bottle of water. And personally, this is the kind of way how I prefer the drinks. Just pour it right in. It's nice and small. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Has some salt, moist towelette, toilet paper, and of course, our chiclets. And since I mentioned them, plastic bottles is what we are going to use for the drinks. You can see it has a nice little tear notch just right over here. We'll seal it up and give it a shake. And then you get this nice dark raspberry color. And this one only calls for 12 ounces of water, so let's rectify that with this 20-ounce bottle. That was nice and refreshing. We got about 12 ounces in there now. lovely red color. And with a little technique, you can actually fold this bag back so you have a nice little pour spout. It pours right into your container without the need of using this as the water vessel. And we'll give this one a good shake. Alright, trays down. We got our little condiment things over here and our drinks. Let's get everything else down on the tray. We'll start off. We got this First Strike energy bar. It is the chocolate flavor. It's got all them little crunchy bits in there. Be nice and pleasant. And it's got a very chocolatey smell coming off that, imagine that. And we have some Cranberries Osmotic. Probably a good generous handful of those. Then everybody's favorite, Reese's or however you want to pronounce it. It is fine, however you want to say it. They look like they are in perfect condition. And we got our tortillas. Now this would be the only kind of thing where I would be like, this is what I would want warmed up to make them more pliable. But if you are an enterprising individual, you could always find a way to hit up your tortillas, whether it be on your engine block or just toss them in the sun for a little bit. But when there is a will, there is a way. Then we have this lovely cheddar cheese with jalapenos, and it's kind of funny. I was watching a thing, I believe it was on Task and Purpose, where it says that General Mattis was finally confirming that this was going to be used as currency. Of course, it was just a joke. So now we got that right there. Then we have the chicken chunks and, of course, our buffalo style sauce, which I am just going to pour this directly into this bag. Which makes it interesting because when they put the tear notches this way as opposed to this way, it does open up another can of worms. But with a simple application of a knife, just make your own tear notch right here and just rip off the side. And voila, we have our white breast meat chicken chunks. And I know it's a little off camera, but I'm just pouring this buffalo sauce directly right into this package. That is going to be incredibly awesome. Let's grab our spoon and we'll give this a nice mix to get everything incorporated. Now it is possible you can drain this if you don't want it as soupy or to dilute your buffalo sauce. Entirely up to you how you want to prepare your chow in the field. And just so you know what's in this buffalo sauce, of course it says buffalo wing sauce is distilled vinegar, aged cayenne red peppers, salt, water, canola oil, paprika, xanthan gum, sodium benzoate, and natural butter type with garlic powder. So there we go. That is our buffalo style sauce. And I'm slowly just going to scoop a little at a time onto this tortilla. And I know I just stuck that right in the middle. I was getting ready to say I'm going to stick it kind of on the edge so I have a nice fold. And you can just smell the buffalo sauce just wafting off of this. And if you have ever had or experienced this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It smells divine. And I'm just going to try this one straight on as it is without adding anything else. And I'm going to take this bite off this side because I got all these lovely juices coming out. And this really works. You get the chewiness of the tortilla, the zingy spiciness of that buffalo sauce, and then a little bit of cool when you're actually biting into those chicken chunks and you get those striations. And that's where you get that texture. It tastes really, really good. The only thing that would probably really take it to party town is an application of some of our cheese with jalapenos. So we'll pour some right on there. Oh man, this is really going to be good. If you are a spicy palate person, this would definitely be the happy ration for you to get. So you got a little bit of that cheese in there. Oh man, this is going to be good. Yeah, this adds so much flavor. You get that creaminess of this cheese, that little hint of cheddar. It just goes really well together. I really enjoy it. And you get that little bit of heat on your tongue, which I always appreciate when I'm doing a ration like this. Let's try our fruit punch Carbo Electrolyte drink. Well, what can you say? It just tastes like fruit punch that you would mix right out of a packet. And you can definitely taste the sugar in this too, which I kind of prefer these because these are sugar free. Not that you don't need the sugars, but this just seems smoother to me, this raspberry sugar-free drink. And it is. It does have like a little more flavor of the raspberry artificial flavor, but it's just so much more smooth to me. Well, I don't want this stuff being off camera all by itself and feeling alone, so I'm just going to pour the rest of this right in this section of this tray so we can bask in all of its loveliness and glory on camera. Man, this stuff is good. We'll try a little bit of our First Strike Ration chocolate bar. Now, the neat thing about these bars, with how these little crunchy bits in them, they also have fruit paste. And this one particular has prune and date paste in it, which does give you a slight kind of helping of your fruits and vegetables, of your portion control, but that's when your osmotic raisins take over. It definitely has that cocoa flavor, this being chocolate, but overall it's not overpowering. It's just really kind of underlined, but you can definitely get that chocolatey flavor in your mouth. And then we'll go from one extreme to the other. We'll get these chocolate coated discs that are peanut butter filled. These are going to be good too. Yeah, really smooth, really light, have that little chocolate coated shell, man, and then that peanut butter gets in there and makes your tongue all happy. Outstanding. And then lastly we have our Cranberries osmotic, or our dried dehydrated cranberries. And actually these could be a dessert all to their own too, because they have a extremely high amount of sugar in them. This packet right here, which is considered one serving, has 42 grams of sugar just alone in this. Almost as many carbohydrates as it is, which is 48 grams. That's a lot of sugar. They're really sweet. Tastes like a raisin on steroids. Good stuff. Alright, I'm going back for another one of these, man. These are really good. Well, everyone, this was a review of a 2015 menu number 5 chicken chunks, white cooked. Love that Army vernacular. Gotta love it. In my opinion, it is one of the better MREs that you can get, because this caters almost right to my palate. Good stuff. So if you can ever get your hands on one, don't be shy and go ahead and grab it. Oh, go ahead. If you're still playing the Gundog drinking game, you got to drink. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining me, and I will see you all on my next review. Bye.